Hmm. Good morning. I'm not having like the best morning. I have like a really bad migraine. Good morning. Happy Friday. Friday. I don't have a lot of dance in me today. um, I wanted to come up on here because of this. It came yesterday. If some of you guys were on my live yesterday when I was making, hi Arnetta, I got the socks and hope try to take them. She's obsessed with foxes. Anything fox. If you were on my live yesterday, I was live on my Facebook group, That's So Nova, and I sewed a mighty messenger with some modifications. This was in the background, so you've seen when I started the live is when about 30 minutes before this came in. I haven't opened it. I have my box opener ready. Physitis are wreaking havoc. So whatever this storm that's coming in, I'm expecting it to be big because I am not. My face is not having it. My head's not having it. Kendall took the kids to school today because my head was not the one. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday though. I'm supposed to be making something today, but as soon as I get off here, I'm going to take. I took one of my emergency medicines today at 6 o'clock this morning, so I'm just gonna like sleep and try to see if I can rest and shake off this headache. If it doesn't, then I have to take my second one, and that one will knock me out. So I don't like to be knocked out while the kids are at school in case they need me. So, but I wanted to open this. This looks like a little baby Keurig. The box isn't heavy. It's about under 10 pounds. Close this. There's instructions on the box on how to open it. So there's been a lot of controversy over this box because of the app. So let me explain before I go fully into it. The app is free, but with the free app, you only can upload 20 personal items. Now, once you hit the 20 to upload any more, you would need to delete previous things that you stitched out, and hopefully you like put it somewhere in like a Dropbox or whatever so you can reapply it if you need it. With the paid app, you can do up to 100, and you're also open to more free things on this embroidery machine. This embroidery machine is called Sketch because it's supposed to be like from artist point of view of what they draw. There's a lot of exclusive artist content on here. And I don't know, I actually haven't heard a lot of people talk about that. Like the box itself has art all over it. And that art is like from different artists that brother commissioned for this. This is, it's not a semi-gestural, it's a free arm. So it doesn't sew as fast as, let's say, a brother SE 800, because I think that goes up to like 600 or 600 stitches a minute or whatever. So this one only goes up to, I believe, 400 or 500. However, you can see everything going on. I was about to show you my phone, but I'm talking on my phone. You can see everything going on, when to change colors, everything on an app on your phone. You have a couple ways to connect this, either Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, which I'm appreciative because I can connect Bluetooth anytime, anywhere. Now, I have seen some people saying that they have connecting issues. And my first question is, if you have connecting issues, are you unplugging your machine? It's something that I've seen in the Sawgrass group too. People are like, it's not connecting to the Wi-Fi. Sawgrass is made to be plugged in all the time. One, to help recycle the ink and do ink tests. Two, so the ink doesn't dry up and go bad. And three, to be connected to your Wi-Fi. I'm assuming this embroidery is the same. Once it's connected to a Bluetooth or a Wi-Fi, it wants to stay that way. If it gets disconnected via unplugging it, it's going to be, you have to remove things from your phone and then put it back on, and it's a whole process. But from what I could tell, I'll tell you tomorrow when I connect it, because today what I plan on doing is reading all the information that comes with it, reading about reading about the software that comes with it, and scanning all the QR codes, looking at all the videos for it. I'm not a person that makes my opinion off of other people's. I do read reviews, but most of the time reviews make me upset because it's something very simple. Like 85% of the bad reviews on this is because people don't want to pay for a service. When it says in every description, whether you get it at Best Buy, Brothers, Sewing Machine Plus, Joann's, that you need to have either the free service or the paid one in the description, because this is the whole point of this embroidery machine. It's supposed to be like a new wave of embroiderers, someone that wants to embroider machines, like an embroider like the 16 and 5 needles, but can't afford the $5,000, but wants to maybe start a small company or just embroider for themselves. This is what it's meant for. And having a free arm is pretty big, because one thing I used to hate on my brother's 3500 ND is like trying to bunch things around a machine that keeps going back and forth. Having a clearing on both sides kind of makes things a little bit easier for you to maneuver. And I am app friendly, so I'm really excited to work through everything through an app. So I will keep you posted on that. There's a lot of information, and I am this person. You can ask my husband. 1, I always keep my sewing machine boxes. 2, I always keep my sewing machine books. I have in the closet over there so many sewing machine boxes. It's not even funny. I do it for one reason mostly, and then there's a second. But the first and foremost is that if something goes wrong with my machine and brother wants me to send it in, it's better to send it in its original box with all its stuff, so you know it's going to be sent to them correctly, and they can't, no manufacturer will be like, oh, the way you shipped it it made it worse. No, I shipped it exactly in the same way you would have shipped it to me. Second, if you do plan on reselling, it's knowledge that things that come in original packages sell for a higher value than things that don't. So I always have my original boxes for everything. It drives Kindle nuts because I'm a person that doesn't like clutter. So I have a box closet that's off. It's in my workroom, but it's a small door. You wouldn't even notice it, except it's brown. It's the only thing in my room that's brown when everything else is blue. So let's see. Let me see if I can move this and pull this out real quick. Just 1 second. It's slowly. It would have been so much easier if Kendall was here. There we go. All right. All right, so let's see. There's a lot of bubble wrap. I'm going to move the box. Man, that's a lot of cardboard. Like, a lot. Okay. Like, a lot. So, see, look at all the free space in between here. So we have a needle already on there, which is weird. I've never seen that. They usually give you the pack of needles. A drop-in bobbin. It looks like it takes the class 15, like the standard ones. You have your thread spool here, and it travels down here. Here's your guides. It's threaded pretty cool. Like, it has a lot of clearance for needle up and needle down. It has the numbers like the classic Brothers, where it's like 1, 2, 3, where you would thread everything. The spool cap is funny because it's so little compared to what I thought it was going to be. Oh, it clicks up. Okay, that's the spool cap. I mean the spool where you put your spool. I still will have like a one that goes on the table in case that one acts wonky. And then it does have the threader, which is nice. It's so weird working with those though for me because none of my machines have that lever to thread it. And let's see, it's pretty. It's like, it's not heavy, but it's like well made. It's like metal on and off switches on the back. So on this side you have where you would thread through your tension discs. This is pretty nice. It's light though, but it's not very big. I'm trying to put it on. It's about 16 inches long. Oh my god, the width is like not even 7 inches. It's like 6 3/4. It's tiny. That's for no. See, and the reason why I got it is I have all these big machines. I have no room for another big machine, or I would have tried to save my coins and get like there's a single needle through Brother that's called like the PX1, and it's like $5,000, and I hear really great things about it, but again, it's $5,000. So, and I don't embroider enough. I want to start, and I wanted something that I can put like on my table over there, and it could be plugged in out of the way, and I don't have to worry about it. And I think this might suit the bill. I think it's cool that it's already have its needle in there. I forgot the needles on an embroidery is so much tinier than the industrials. It has like really cool buttons. It looks like it has the pause on and off. It jumps. Oh yeah, it cuts jump stitches. Right there, that's what sold me. Because my Brother N3500D does not cut jump stitches at all. So yes, it has a Bluetooth connection. It has needle up, needle down, cutting, everything. So like it's simplistic, but I think it'll be easy enough. Before I do any machine, I don't even start or plug in a machine until I read all the instructions. I'm a nerd like that. When I say I'm a nerd, I'm not just like a nerd for for like fandom stuff. I'm a nerd for like when you get appliances and whatever. I read everything because I want to be able to troubleshoot things myself first before I ask for help. And I was just looking at this. This has my address, but I feel like you guys are not gonna stop it. Look at that on a tote bag. How cool is that? And what I was saying is that, like, if you look on the back of this box, there's all this exclusive artwork that comes from these different artists. Oh my god, on the shoe, on a soft shoe, yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean to. It's like a baby earthquake for you guys. So yeah, I think that is like, that's why I wanted something that was a little bit more smaller, and hopefully if this works out really well and you get someone else that's interested in embroidery but doesn't have like the funds to go for like my dream would be like a luminaire, because you can scan in the design you want to embroider and the computer recognizes it. But again, these machines cost like cars, and I have my second car is a Mitsubishi. So before I can get a dream like a dream one where it's like a huge one where it could scan in and embroider for me and all that stuff, I need to get another car. My priorities are truck state of mind for 2024. But I wanted to be able to make patches. If you followed me yesterday, I wanted to show the bag in its completion today, but my husband, I believe he took it to work to take pictures of it. There was badges all over my Mighty Messenger. Most of them were badges that I got from the Sewing Room Gardener, and there were, direct transfer vinyl. And if you're interested in something like this, message Sandra. I don't know if she has them up on her site or not. But like they have like this coat right here that you put on your whatever. I used mine on vinyl, to be honest with you. And I did it for 14 seconds. And then I immediately threw it on my concrete floor, because these are a cool pill, not a warm pill. If you do it while it's warm, then it'll lift up. Or you can use like a marble block to help cool it down faster if you're in a rush. Especially working with vinyl, you don't want it to like get mushy, or because once it gets mushy, your vinyl's done. So I did this, and then I had actual patches. Like I had the Rebel, I had Hope, like actual patches. And when you buy these patches on Etsy or wherever you're buying them from, they can range in prices from like $4 to $17, and that's not including shipping. So I've been wanting to have an embroidery machine so that way I can create my own patches to put on bags, because I'm really into patches at this time. And if you're not aware, if you're part of my Patreon, we're going to be doing some patches, but the first one I designed, it's going to be like on a DTF like this, and it's super cute too. But I like this. Oh, I like the needle plate. The needle plate has a very big hole for the needle go down in. I'm really intrigued. I'm most likely, like I said, gonna read until my eyeballs probably pop out. As you guys can tell, like some of you guys are so awesome. You'll message me like, "Are you okay? I could tell that you weren't feeling good. Your eyes were like half mass." So I'm gonna read the information, and then my hope is to play around with it tomorrow evening and all of Sunday, and have to go back to like making bags on Monday, because my first Comic-Con is at the beginning of March, and they're announcing people left and right, and I'm trying to make bags that go with that fandom. So I'm hoping that I can utilize this to make some cool patches for my events, and then I will definitely video like my first one. Even if it's a fail, I'll show it to you, because I believe in showing fails, because no one's perfect. And I'll go from there. And if you guys have questions about it, or if you want me to try something, let me know and I will try. I like doing new things. So yeah, that's basically it. I got this yesterday, and I just been on cloud nine. Like, I am so excited and feel so tremendously blessed that that I had a community that wanted to help me get this. And it, I don't even know. Like I was telling Kindles, I'm so happy. I don't know how to contain all my emotions. Minus this, I think it's a sinus infection. I've had it since Christmas, and it just, I don't know. And I think it's supposed to snow this weekend, so whatever the pressure system is in the system is like, we're gonna mess with your head. um. So yeah, I got this yesterday. I finished a really cool bag. So hopefully I'll show it to you tomorrow because I didn't know Kindle took it with him, but he's really awesome of taking pictures for me so that way I can catalog everything. And I have a new way that I'm going to start cataloging my pictures, and I hope to share that with you on I'm trying to do a couple of the way I do it, film it and have it as a tutorial to see if you want to do it for yourself. Not just, it's not a business thing, it's like a bag maker thing. It's a way to get kind of like a portfolio of all your work, but done differently, where you're not trying to scroll through your phone and trying to find a bag that you made 16 months ago. Because trust me, I do that on a daily. So I wanted to do something different, and I had this idea based off my friend who's doing something different with her kid in like weekly updates. So I'm going to show you what I came up with in um, to start cataloging of a tangible item of your work. Yeah, the sinus infection is going around. Be careful, the flu is going around. That there's a really bad, nasty respiratory virus. I know, it's just that time of year where we just started winter. Winter started December 21st, so a lot of people are just gonna get sick. So be on the safe side, you know. Um, yeah, like my congestion is so real. I was up like 4 times last night because I became a mouth breather, and then like the situation's been happening so much that I actually bought medicine to moisturize my mouth if my mouth is open because of my sinuses. And I hate taking that stuff because it tastes so gross the next morning. um, so yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Don't forget, today is the what? The 5th. You only have 5 days left for thumbs and thimbles. And that's if it caps. If it caps, it caps. That's it for that. I believe I believe the anti-theft backpack from Country Cow came out today. I love that shape. That shape is so unique and it's very flattering. And okay, hear me out. If I'm a thickum, okay? I'm losing weight though. Yay for Nova. But I'm wider and I'm taller than most people. With that egg shape, it gives an illusion of curves as well and takes away from the midsection. I know that sounds so weird, but you have to start thinking like fashion. They do things certain ways and cut things certain ways so they can insinuate some things and hide others. So there's something about the shape of that bag that is very physically attractive for either male or female or non-binary, whatever you want to be. I think it's pretty awesome. And I love the fact that you can just go from regular backpack to anti-theft like that. And pockets. You all know how I feel about pockets. You did? Okay, Arnetta, I will hope you make it because that is definitely on my list to make. I need to buy it actually and then make it. Oh, okay. You're still recovering for your knee replacement. How are you feeling any better? Or I'm hoping the pain is not too much, Virginia. You're not, I'm thinking. Well, I am. I've been trying to work out except yesterday. Um, I couldn't. My face. If I bent over, I would have passed out. I was having like vertigo yesterday, like really bad. Like when my sinus infections affect me, and they want to always go back in and do the surgery because I always get polyps. I've been diagnosed with chronic sinusitis since I was like, I don't know, like 17. So I'm pretty used to having a headache. Like I mentioned here before that it scares me when I don't have a headache, actually, because I'm so used to having headaches, because of the pressure system, because of allergies, because of whatever. Um, so yeah, thank you. I know, Virginia. I'm hoping you feel real better real soon. I know that has to be very hard. We use our knees for everything. So I just, keep positive thoughts and do whatever the doctor says and rest. I think our biggest fault as people, especially creative people, is that we can't stand still for too long. And it could be a problem if our doctor's telling us to stand still. I just know creative people are always on the move in their mind, in their heart, in their spirit, physically, mentally, whatever you want to do it. Creative people are always moving. Um, so I just wanted to um so I just wanted to say I really appreciate like everyone for helping contribute to this. Oh, and I wanted to tell you one more thing. Remember how I told you that when tax season comes, I'm going to try to get that Brother printer that prints fabric? Guess what app it uses? Oh, yeah, the same app as this. I'm on cloud nine. I think I told Christine that when it happened because it freaked me out because I was like, that's cool because I knew you had to have an app. The Brother printer for fabric works very similar to it works on the same app. And also if you have a Brother Scan and Cut, you can just your Brother Scan and Cut can read everything on this app too. So like I do have a lot of Brother stuff. So I'm sitting here doing the Irish jig in my head because trust me, when I file taxes, the first thing I'm getting is that Brother printer. I don't know where I'm probably gonna put it. I have a printer stand and there's 3 tiers, so I'll probably put it in one of those tiers. But yes, because unfortunately, so many of my favorite companies are going away for different, not like bad things like they don't have any more money or they can't sell anymore. It's different things like they're going back to school or they're adding to additional to their family or they're looking for they're doing another creative outsource like photography or something. So it just made me think that I need to become more self-efficient when it comes to providing fandom stuff for my clientele. I want to be able to, if somebody was like, hey, I want the Powerpuff Girls, but I want them to be all with curly hair, I can sit there and play around or find some, SVG, PNG files and create fabric for them. Um, I want to be able to offer that. Hey, Deb. So, yeah. Yep. See? There you go. Lynette, see, and one of the reasons why I was very comfortable with this machine is Lynette said that she likes the software. And I was like, I trust Lynette. And then I actually really trust Brother. They've been around for a long time. And the fact that they Stitch is for stitching and embroidering and art and actually art. So like I think that is so cool. I love the fact that now that if I get this app, first you get a 60-day free. So I'll try it out for the full 60 days and tell you what I think after. And then most likely I'm going to tell you I'm going to buy it because my next purchase that I would love to purchase for Brother is the Brother printer because it just makes more sense for me to be able to print my own fabrics at home and even if it's just panels or whatever. Like my goal for 2024 is to be more self-sufficient when it comes down to outsourcing to be able to do things within. I'm never going to be able to do hardware because hardware you have to buy 100 pieces in order to get it plus you pay the mold fees. So there's no way I'm going to be able to do that. So I will still be faithful to Alchemats and Thumbs and Thimbles because there's going to be things that I can't do. Like I can't print on vinyl on that machine, but like I want to be able to print and embroider and offer things to just help have everything available for my clientele. So I'm really excited to actually upload this. I'm going to be doing hopefully on my son has a doctor's appointment on Monday at 9, so I probably won't be on Monday. So I'm hoping that when I come home from there and I take him to school, I will film the tutorial on what I'm doing for 2024 for my bag making. And I'm actually really, really excited about it because I can't tell you, I'll go to this convention and people will be like, hell, have you ever made a Batman bag? And I'm like, yes. And then I have to either scroll through my Instagram or I have to remember the Batman bag was like a Blue Calla, go to Blue Calla's Facebook group, hit my face, and then find the bag. So I want something a little bit more tangible so people can see my work. And I also want to see how I look started from my first bag, which I have a first bag of this year to the last bag of this year. So I'm pretty excited about that. And see, Lynette says she hasn't even upgraded from the free one. I know. Oh, I know. Well, they had it, Christine. Brother was at SME, Florida SME, and they had the machine. I asked the lady all the questions. She showed me how they print the fabrics, and I want that machine, but that machine is very expensive. It's like $1,000. And that's not including, I think for like 2 yards of fabric, it's like $50 or something. There's a bundle kit when you first buy it where you can like kind of upgrade to get a bigger bundle. So that's what I'm hoping to do. That's like my tax present for myself. Or before taxes, if I do really well at AwesomeCon, that will be something I get because I just think being more self-sufficient and just will help tremendously. But I am so excited about making this. I can't wait to make like cool patches and like looking at the box, there's all these patches on it. So they're like-minded people thinking patches, soft baseball caps I've seen people embroider on. There is a gentleman who has like a 29 video review on this and the things that he was able to do on the machine, and he's like an embroidery like specialist. I forgot his name, but I go into a deep dive. I like to see everyone's point of view. Like I told you yesterday, I watched a 2 hour and like 35-minute live that the person did on December 23rd, and she was talking about the updates to the app and the whole 9 yards. Oh, thank you, Lynette. Yes. So Arnetta's for one of the detachable flaps, they said that 5K for you is like us walking to the closet. You have to make it a little bit more enticing for the 5,000 people. Just a little bit more enticing. Just a little bit. Maybe like an Arctic plunge. I just want to if you guys don't know, Arnetta is like incredibly fit. She bikes. She does 5Ks for fun. No, I'm just jealous of her because I want to do that. I used to love running 5Ks. I'm the worst person to run with because even if I'm bone skinny, there's something about me. As soon as I start sweating, I turn like beet red, and then my freckles are more pronounced. Like you can see when I don't feel good, my cheeks get all red. You can see all the freckles start popping out of my face whenever I don't feel good. Like I turn red very easily. So yeah. I would appreciate if you guys hit the like and you hit the comment. It does do a lot for the channel. And man, my phone notifications are just yeah. Yeah, Arnetta is okay. I can show you can challenge yourself to 10K. Okay. How about this? If I do a 5K, I can see if I could do like a ice challenge. I don't know if I could promise that. I'm sorry. Like I don't mind cold water, but when it's cold outside, if it's hot outside, I'll be like, yeah, do it, boy. But it is 22 degrees right now. It's 22 degrees. The heat's been on all day. It's driving me nuts. That's probably what's drying out my nose as well. Stupid heater. Oh, that's so sweet. I don't know. I hate it. Like it was funny. Somebody was like, everybody that has freckles always winds up hating them because I had them all my life, except when I was a baby. I just hate them. I just hate them. Uh-oh, Sandra, I have an idea for the retreat. Gotta have to reach out to Sandra. Sandra's always open for it. I'm again here for the cupcakes. I'm here to meet all of you all, but I'm also here for the cupcakes. And anyone that does go to the retreat, I'm putting you on blast, Christine. If you see Christine eating more than a half a cupcake, slap it out of her hand. You have my authority. Nicole, do we have to slap things out of Christine's hand? Nicole's on here. I'm just throwing it out there. If you come, Lynette, do not let Christine eat more than half a cupcake. I don't know. I feel like I have to say this ahead of time so that way it could be embedded in everybody. Cake slapper right here. So, yeah, because Sandra's beautiful daughter comes, brings all these. I don't even like red velvet. I'm like, when I'm telling you I don't like red velvet, I'm not saying that just for like the shock value. I just don't. She had a red velvet cookie and I was like, oh, I'm gonna eat it because it's Sandra's daughter. You know, you want to support little kids. Well, she's not a little kid, a young lady's business. You want to see young people create their own businesses. This is amazing. This is a talent that this is a seed that's been planted in her head that she wants to be work for herself. I ate that cookie and I wanted to slap somebody because it was so good. It was so freaking good. I don't really like red velvet. I don't. Okay. And then she had this one. I ate inside the cupcake. Inside the cupcake, there was like something in the middle, and it was so good. It was so good. And then Christine is sitting here trying to get another one. Miss, I have diabetes, but I don't care if I go into diabetes shock and traumatize the whole group. So the whole group had to like slap cupcakes out of her hands. And then Sandra had to go all mom status. So like, slap the cupcake out of her hand. That was a fun trip. Half a cupcake a day. I don't think a half a cupcake a day would keep diabetes away. I just wanted to say that. All right, let's see. Okay, so it's the cinnamon rolls. The cinnamon rolls, the only thing I can think of is if I come early enough, I can make them somewhere and then I can bring them. And then everyone can have my cinnamon rolls because bring them on the plane is, I can't do that. Oh, walnuts, yeah. I like swimming. You know what, Ernest? I wish we were closer because I would swim with you. I'm really good. I was like a lifeguard and everything. I'm really good at swimming. Those cupcakes are cracked. Like, seriously, they're really good. Have a cupcake one day and a half a cinnamon roll the next day. Negotiations. Oh yeah, it was the strawberry filling. Yes. There should be that good. Like, but I'm just gonna throw that out there. When like they shouldn't be that good. Like they're good. And I'm a harsh baker. Like when people give me their baked goods because I bake. Her cupcakes can wipe the floor with my cupcakes any day. See, lifeguards to the rescue. I used to pretend. I'm gonna. My mind doesn't. I don't think like everyone else, but this is why you're here because I'm different. I used to pretend that I was like on Baywatch and I would do slow motion runs at the poolside and people will look at me, but I didn't care because I thought like I'm a part of Baywatch lifeguard team. So yeah. They had a junior lifeguard thing, and if you don't remember that, Jason Momoa was part of the junior lifeguard. Yeah, Jason Momoa. Oh, I know. I made that. I made that. Like the carriers, dude. You guys should the carriers just period the can and the one is nice. I don't know. It would be easier. I can. Bring it to the pool. No, so okay, look, that pool was really nice, right? But the chlorine I could smell from outside. So I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna do. When chlorine's that strong, one, my hair is gonna look like a hot mess for like 8 days. 2, my eyes are going to be red, where people are going to probably be thinking I like either been crying nonstop or something negative. I don't know about you, but chlorine burn eyes is real for me, and it's not cute. I've already turned red real fast. My eyeballs do too. Unless they change that, I was like, I can smell the chlorine, and I have sign like it. The chlorine smell was so strong that it cleared my sinuses. There you go. I was like, what? It could be because it was because I expect the pool to be open in June. Yeah. But yes, I am like on cloud 9. This little thing is so cute. It looks like a coffee maker. I like the color too. I know that sounds weird, but you're just you hear brother, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get a white machine. Or what is it? Eggshell color. What is it, crew? But this is a nice gray. I'm really excited about it. I haven't I'm gonna, like I said, read all the information. Yeah. See chlorine see what me with chlorine likes to like strip my hair like I'm swimming in Neutrogena likes thing, and I'll come out and you'll be like, oh, I'll go buy you some like 8 conditioner bottles real quick. I'll just fill up the tub of conditioner and lay down in it because it's just, I don't know. Chlorine in my hair is not the best, and then my eyes will be red for like 8 days. I like swimming in the ocean. I'm weird. Or outdoor. You're right. Outdoor pool's best. Nicole. Okay, yeah, jump rings. Yes, it's a 4x4 hoop. Yeah, maybe I do need goggles. Maybe I do. But like, do you see how this indentation is right here from this? Because I fell asleep with this on. If I have the goggle, I'll have goggle indentations on all day. I don't know what's wrong. Like, I don't know. See, there's negatives and positives with everything. I don't break out like normal people. My skin and my pores are really good. It's when I go, like the last time I got a facial, the lady was like, I have never did a facial where I never had to extract a blackhead. Like not one. But with this greatness comes negativity. I turn red. You could tell when I'm embarrassed or I think something's funny or cute, I turn bright red. I get indentations in my face like all the time. And I will have the goggle indentations like this. And you'll be like, you're just going to stay indoors. This will be here still at 6 o'clock at night. It won't go away until tomorrow. Oh no, so no beach, no, because I used to swim at the beach. Like my parents lived in the OC, and Laguna Niguel, Dana Point was my stopping grounds, and swimming in the ocean. Like I like to boogie board and surf, so like never did anything bad with my hair. Actually, my hair always flourishes better in the summer because of all the water it's getting. But that chlorine, I will come out with like, you know how like people come out of the pool and their hair's like all like slick down and glistening. No, I look like weird Barbie. It's a fact for me. It's okay. Yes, do you mean the keychains? Okay. You're talking, are you talking about individual ones like colored keychains? I'm confused what's going on. I can go back and scroll. So yeah, that's my job today is one, I always keep these plastic until I make a cover to keep my machine, to make sure there's no dust that gets over it. I will make a cover for it eventually. There's a really cute cover kits that cover patterns from So Sweetness as well. But until I make a cover for it, I'll keep that plastic over it. I try to keep plastic over all my machines so that there's no dust. Hey, and let's see. I want to know if it comes in her mailbox today or tomorrow, please. Then I'm going to be reading this. I'm going to be registering my brothers. Always do that. Register your stuff. Um, and then getting to know the app and go over the starter kit. And then close to Standard Studio. I'm trying to decide if I need to stay at a hotel or stay with my girls. I'm just saying, we had fun. I like the breakfast there. It was weird. It was weirdly packed. So one of us always had to come down to kind of like save the seats for the other people, but it was a good breakfast. And I was right off the hotel's like elevator, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna suck because I'm gonna hear people go off and on and get loud and rowdy. I didn't hear anything. And pretty nice shower. I still get freaked out that it said my name when I walked in on the screen. I know I shouldn't be like that, but you have to understand what I'm kind of I believe Terminator's real, like Terminator's prophecy. Too, I was like, isn't that like kind of like a waste of energy? But that's just me. I was like, why is my name everywhere? Okay, not weird at all. Still don't know by that. Yeah, it was. They had really nice breakfast. The coffee wasn't bad, and I'm kind of like a coffee snob. It wasn't bad, and it was very clean, and it was quiet. So I even did. There was one night. I don't know if it was the first night. There was bikers. I did not hear any of their engines or anything in the hotel room. So I have no complaints. And it's really, really close to Sanderson, and we just like piled in a car and went to our studio. And that's where we met Christine's driving skills. And also we found out that what was a fast food joint that closed at 8 o'clock on a Friday? Panera. It's Friday night, sir. What do you mean? But they kept it open for us to order, but what do you mean it closes at 8 o'clock? Still thrown off about that. It's Friday. I mean, if it was like Thursday or like Sunday, but like I feel like Friday and Saturday people have a tendency being open later, but maybe I am absolutely wrong. Also, she has a what is that hardware store that I keep saying that I want to go to? She has that over there. I'm drawing a blank. Sandra, you're supposed to be helping me with my mind. That Harbor Freight. She has a Harbor Freight there. I'm actually going to walk into one of those. No. Yeah, the Panera Bread. Yeah, we walked in and we were like, "What do you mean you close at 8?" Yeah, Harbor Freight. She has one there, so I'm hoping that could be part of a field trip one day because I have never seen a Harbor Freight. I've seen them online, and I'm fully prepared to bring a non-checked bag to buy stuff. So. Oh yeah, I'm really excited. I'm very excited to see how everything comes together and all the people that are coming. And I think we're just gonna have fun. Sandra hosted a very good retreat. It's fun. And very good food choices. I can't complain. And I'm not a picky eater. I like food. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just really like food. Food just like makes me feel happy. You know? You feel happy. So I'm gonna hop off, probably go to sleep first, maybe, because I'm a little drowsy still from the emergency medicine, and hydrate up, and then get up and do these two things. No sewing today, I promised my husband. So thank you guys. I want to thank you guys, and I appreciate everybody coming on. I hope I get to talk to you guys all tomorrow, and I hope everyone has a really good Friday. And if you need to reach out to me, message me, and don't accidentally knock over scissors like I did. All right, everybody. Bye.